What's up, everybody? It is Amrinder Singh, and today we will talk about why you have a hard time to understand Punjabi people, or maybe you don't understand at all. And maybe when they're speaking, you pick only few words. It also depends on your level. If you're completely beginner, maybe you started learning 1 month ago, 3 months ago, even you learning for year, but you still at the basic, like some basic phrases. Um, and even Punjabi people speak those basic phrases you don't understand. We will talk about this thing. Um, Maybe you kind of intermediate level. You can talk basic thing. You can introduce yourself. You can tell like I will do this, that, basic stuff. Um, like you don't have much problem to express yourself, but you always struggle to understand Punjabi people. We will talk about this thing. Maybe you grew up in a Western world in a Punjabi family. Like you understand a lot, but you still miss some words when Punjabi people speaks Punjabi from Punjab. All right. And probably you feel weird when you speak Punjabi. You want to speak the Punjabi, the way Punjabi people speaks. I'm going to talk about that as well. So first of all, if you're a beginner, you only know some basic things, you know how to introduce yourself, and you just ask simple questions in Punjabi or you answer them. And but you don't understand, like when a Punjabi people speaks, most likely the way you learn Punjabi, maybe you learn Punjabi, some basic things, um, Google Translate, maybe some kind of online apps, maybe from your friend, maybe from language exchange apps, maybe from a teacher. Uh, Most likely, probably you learn a textbook style Punjabi. Um, Even your teacher teach you that way, most likely because it's so easy, it's more structure, so it's easy to teach that way. There is nothing wrong to learn that kind of Punjabi, but make sure you also learn like the way people talk. Your teacher should tell you the differences between textbook style Punjabi and spoken Punjabi. Both are important if you want to read Punjabi. The textbook style is very important, but in speaking in real world, you should know the difference. So if you're a beginner, you know some things, but you struggle to understand Punjabi people. This is the reason. Like if I give you example, so if you ask person you're talking to in Punjabi, maybe it's your friend, and you learn some Punjabi, you wanna ask like, what are you doing? So most likely you're gonna ask, "Tusi ki kar rahe ho?" "Tusi ki kar rahe ho?" All right. So that's what you know. All right. First of all, like maybe the friend you're talking to, like he would say, like let's say if he is working, so probably you're assuming him to say like मैं काम कर रहा हाँ, that way, right? But he's not gonna say that if he is from Punjab. He's gonna मैं काम करी जाना or मैं काम करन दिया, all right? Or मैं काम करदा. So if you only know this way, like मैं काम कर रहा हाँ, how would you understand? Like if he say मैं काम करन दिया, you're like, what? What is so different? You won't understand. So that's why you you need to learn colloquially Punjabi, the way people talk. So like in Malwa area, most likely people gonna say मैं काम करी जाना. See the difference? मैं काम करी जाना. And the Majha people, they say मैं काम करन दिया. All right. There are also some differences between the Baba people as well. Sometimes people say मैं काम करदा. So it's most unlikely to say मैं काम कर रहा. It's kind of more formal way. People use it rarely. So if you only learn this way, you won't understand. This is the biggest problem. If you only learn that way, but you don't learn the base being spoken. So how would you understand? You won't. That's why you need to learn this way as well. I made multiple podcasts about it, so make sure you check my podcast episodes so you can see the difference. Um, if you want to take private classes from me, then you can contact me through my email, even my Telegram contact, all the contact in the description. So you can contact me through that. All right. So yeah, so you need to basically learn these kind of things as well, if you want to make sound more natural, maybe let's say, you know, um, you can kind of intermediate level, and you want to sound more natural. You want to speak more natural way. Like that's why you also need to learn this way, you know. Like if you say मैं काम कर रहा हाँ, it's so weird. It's so robotic, So probably if you want to stick to this one, this phrase, uh, this way of making continue tense with the reha Rahene, something like that. So you don't put hi then. Just say like a मैं काम कर रहा, मैं काम कर रहा. So you just stop like a reha. If you girl, you say मैं काम कर रही हूँ. All right. Don't say मैं काम कर रही हाँ. All right. Or if you want to say he's working, right? You say ओ काम कर रहा है. Don't use है. It's so weird. All right. It's only in textbook. You can say ओ काम कर रहा. ओ काम कर रहा. So it's not exactly the way we will say mostly, but it's still kind of natural. And it means like you are speaking kind of, you know, the formal way, but you sound like a more, like more Punjabi. Like mostly the people who are kind of more professional, maybe in the news, they will speak that way. They are not gonna use hair, they are not gonna use hair because hair is only textbook style. They're gonna use more standard, more formal, but they're gonna say "मैं काम कर रहा हूँ." That's how when you say like a street talk, the way we talk. I would talk in the friends. I would say "मैं काम करी जाना." Some people say "काम मैं काम करन दिया." All right, so this is more natural. I talked about this thing many times in my episode. If you're listening it first time, then yeah, you can check out my other podcast episode. You would even know more. All right. So this is the main thing. Basically, you need to find the difference and then learn that Punjabi. The Punjabi people are talking. All right. When it comes to you speaking, it doesn't much matter if you just don't hear. Don't want to sound natural. It's okay, but you need to understand this way because we talk like that. So if you want to understand Punjabi people, um, so but if you learn this way, so probably you're gonna speak this way as well. So you're gonna improve your speaking as well. And if you are kind of Punjabi, uh, Punjabi guy or girl who born, in in Western world, you can kind of speak some Punjabi. So like you're not completely, beginner. Like you understand when Punjabi people talk. You understand what they're talking about. Um, but like sometimes maybe you don't understand them, because you still have some limitations. Maybe you wanna speak that way. Like you wanna speak like Punjabi people from Punjab. So this is how you can also improve, So just pay attention how people are ending the sentences. If your background from Majha or the Baba, focus on those kind of Punjabi, or maybe it depends on how or what kind of circle you have, like what kind of Punjabi people you talk to. You learn that way. If you have more friends from Malba, so you can learn that way as well. Um, but like so probably you don't have this kind of problem, like really speaking formal, right? But like you can do like for example, maybe there's some things you won't understand. Like I noticed few times, the sentence when we make some kind of condition sentences, like for example, um, if you wanna say like English word in English, like can you jump over it? All right. Uh, so probably most likely you're gonna make sentence like tum. ਛਾਲ ਮਾਰ ਸਕਦਾ. So ਸਕਦਾ means kind of can. A lot of people use it. So ਤੂੰ ਛਾਲ ਮਾਰ ਸਕਦਾ. It means can you jump? ਛਾਲ means a jump. So this is the one way to ask, but mostly like we're gonna say ਤੂੰ ਛਾਲ ਮਾਰ ਲੇਂਗਾ. ਮਾਰ ਲੇਂਗਾ. All right. So this you won't find this thing in any kind of Punjabi grammar, I think, because it's sakda. When you say you can do it, so we use sakda. Tu sal maar sakda. Tu aj aa sakda. Can you come today? Aa sakda. All right. But like I won't say like if I want to ask my friend like can you come today, I won't say tu aj aa sakda. I won't say it. I will say tu aj aa jayenga. All right. Tu aj aa jayenga. So is mean he know I'm asking can he come? Amenga, if I say tum aj amenga, it means will you come? If I say tum aj ajenga, so it means can you come? So these are colloquial words we talk, when we talk to each other. Um, like for example, there's another example I can say, like if I wanna say, you know, like mere tum from me, right? Uh, if you ask me like where I would get money, right? I will say you can get money from me, all right? Uh, तू मेरे तो ले ली. तू पैसे मेरे तो ले ली. It's kind of little formal. मेरे तो means from me. You can take money from me. I won't say that way. I will say तू मैथों ले ली. So मेरे तो I make मैथों. So sometimes you don't understand these little words when we make it short. Mere to becomes meton. I think some people even say meton. Meton. All right. Not in my area, but I heard some people say that way. Like we say meton. Tu meto leli. There's a few other small words we use. I also talked about them. I don't remember which specific podcast, but mostly when I make a podcast, I talk about these things, because our podcast is main focused on the difference between textbook style Punjabi and colloquial Punjabi, right? Because most of the people who teach Punjabi is a formal, but I want to teach you the colloquial way, the street talk Punjabi, all right? So it's also important for me to tell you the difference because a lot of people out there who learn formal, if they only I talk about, only colloquial Punjabi, they won't understand. That's why I compare two Punjabi textbook style and the colloquial Punjabi. So then you can notice the difference and then you can understand it better. So anyway, at the end, I just want to tell you like if you're a beginner, you just start learning Punjabi. So it's a good time to learn, colloquial Punjabi. So see the difference. So it's gonna be easier. You would learn faster. Because if you only spend time on the formal Punjabi, so you have to learn it again. But like if you are the person who learning kind of formal Punjabi for a year, or you are kind of like pre-intermediate, you can write Punjabi, maybe speak some Punjabi, but you still struggle. So this is the reason. So you need to also switch as soon as possible. Compare these things. It's gonna be even easier for you because you already know some Punjabi. You're familiar with those kind of things. You only need to switch that way because I felt yeah, I faced the same thing. I learned English in school, and I was kind of intermediate level in school, but we were not speaking there. Um, yeah, when I start listening English, I couldn't understand native speaker because it's so different. Like they don't say like we learn like what are you doing? They say, "What you doing?" So I have no idea. Like even I'm watching a movie, so they say, "What you doing?" But the subtitle are kind of like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "What?" No, they're not saying, "What are you doing?" So these kind of things confuse you. So that's why, if you learn Punjabi, and for some time, and you can speak some Punjabi, and why you struggle to understand Punjabi people, and probably this is the reason, because n- the way you learn or what you learn, that's not being spoken. All right. So I hope you enjoy this lesson and learn something new today. And Yeah, I'll be back with another lesson another day.